Visit ZABALGamez.com. That's ZABAL Games.com and sign up.
Decentralized energy, let's talk about Web3.
Awesome. I love it. Well, do you want to give us a demo of sharing some of these Empire tools?
You know, I think that sounds like a good idea.
Awesome.
So let's go. Okay, first I'm going to share. We're going to go Inception. No, I'll just share this. Okay. You know what? I'm not even going to share the like Inception-y screen. Okay, so first off, if you're not familiar with Farcaster, we incubated initially on Farcaster. This is my personal profile. You know, Farcaster is kind of like, it's in some ways, it's like a decentralized, building towards being decentralized, Twitter or social built from day one on on-chain rails. So you can scan and see things like push here, national holiday in Italy today. Guess who's going to work regardless? Well, I don't want to like that, but I support you, push. No notifications, etc. You got personal profiles here. You can have a pinned cast, and you can like interact with on-chain things from here, especially in apps. So I'm going to go over here to my apps. Here's Empire Builder. Right from within this social interface, if you're on mobile or desktop, you can come in here into Empire Builder. You can like create and launch a new token with a Empire attached. You can take an existing Clanker token or other token, and you can attach an Empire tool stack to it. So if you already have a project, if you already have a token, you can create a awakened Empire by adding the token tool stack there. And the newest feature we launched in Rome was Go Tokenless. So you can come here and you can actually just create a Empire tool stack for your Farcaster profile or for a custom hub community. Or if you go through just the general browser, let's just go there. If you just go to like the website, empirebuilder.world, from here you can log in, and we've incorporated Privy. So you can log in with email or Twitter or a different wallet. I use Rabby. Let's do that. I am just logging in here. There we go. So when you first get to Empire Builder, what you'll see is you can click here, build your empire, to get to those three options. I'm going to show you through desktop just because we've got more real estate to kind of show it, but you can access all of this through mobile and through Farcaster. So one of the big changes that we rolled out with Rome was we made it so now you don't just need to be on Farcaster, have a wallet, use the mini app. Anyone for any project can basically attach Web3 tools. So even if something is like a Web2 or older project, you can actually incorporate tokenization and you know, as a way of like being like a rewards program for your user base. When you first get here, you get the top empires. Here's Push. Keep pushing. There we go. Yes, go to work in Italy, but he's #1 on the Empire leaderboard, having distributed over $4,106 and having burned over 1 billion of his tokens. And he currently has $24 worth of tokens in his treasury. Where's Scum? Yeah, there we go. Scum down with over $6,000 worth of value in their treasury. So you can look here and say, okay, well, who are these empires? Who's really using the tools well? And how are they doing it? You can click in them. Bizarre Beast, you can go and look at them and see like, okay, he's got basic Empire stuff, back banner, profile picture, token. All of these buttons will quick jump you to that list. There's huge depth here. Also social proof. You can see here, I can check the receipts on how and what he's distributed because it's all on chain. It's visual. It's wonderful. You can see a bunch of different leaderboards here, Bizarre Beast holders, his different NFT projects, in-app exclusive NFT. You can click there. And this is what I was saying about how Empire allows you to understand who your active community is. Here's a leaderboard where it's taking the base score component is going to be based off of this in-app exclusive NFT. So holding those NFTs, then multiplied by the boosters here, that's what gives people their score. And that's what gives them position on the leaderboard. So let's go look at his boosters. So here, if someone holds any of these NFTs, they're going to get a 5x multiplier. If someone holds over 100,000 of these tokens, they're going to get a 3x multiplier. So this, and here's a little collaboration. He's got the scum token here. If someone holds 10 million, they're going to get a 2x multiplier. And then he's also created a whole bunch of staking boosters here. If someone's staked these amounts of tokens for a minimum 30 days, then they're getting the booster. So that's how boosters work there. This is a agent skill top in the top here. You click on that. Let's share this tab instead. There you go. It will load up agent skills. You can copy paste that into your LLM and you're good to go. Let's go back over here. So I'm just going to go and find my I've launched a couple empires in my day. Okay, so here's my tokenless empire. And what I'm going to do in this tokenless empire now is I've created a couple things. We launched, Zal, you saw that the Yerba Mate NFT, right? The DotA NFT collab.
Yeah. No, I love
okay.
it.
So basically, let me share this. Okay, so let's go back to Farcaster for a moment because I'm just going to show this. Hey, there we go. Friedisik just minted this Yerbearserker Mate from the DotA agents. This is a game created by AZ Flynn, and we just did a collab mint this NFT. So this is like a collab this is how you can do co-marketing things. So he's created this great game called Defense of the Agents. It's available in mini app, or you can go to the website. So let's go to the website, the browser. So this is great in terms of a product. If you're looking at building, you can build things that are going to be both on Farcaster, but also don't have to be. Well, of course, when I try it now, this isn't loading and working, but we're going to go to the armory. Oh, wow. Maybe it's because I don't know. Something's going wonky there. I'll blame it on user error. So anyways, when you go into the, let's go to the game here. There we go. So here's the game, the mini app that he's built. It's got a lot of technical stuff going on there. It's a lot of fun. Definitely recommend checking it out. There's actual people playing in here. There's actual bots controlling people. And then you've got your normal users here. And the thing about this is that he's made these in-game assets. So when you're thinking, how can you use Empire, but also what kind of things can you do with your build? Having NFTs that people can buy that are involved in the app or in the build, those give you more surfaces that you can do utility things with. So right down here, Yerbearserker Mate, I own it. I bought it. I have that as an in-game asset. So if people need to, they can go to the armory to mint it. It's right here. Right now, they're $1. 58 have been minted of 1,000. It's going to go up by like $1 a day till Wednesday when Zal and myself and AZ Flynn are all presenting as part of Farcaster batches. We're going to be doing raffles to the holders of this. So when I go to, this is showing kind of how everything can be connected. When I go back to my leaderboard here, you can see right here, this DotA NFT holders. This is a leaderboard that is holders of that NFT that I just showed you. So the core part of this is based off of that. The core part of the score is based off of the number of those NFTs that are held. Then the boosters apply to it. So I'm going to go to boosters, and now I have already saved the contract addresses for different things so that I can quickly do this. So boosters here. Here's the boosters that my tokenless empire have. If people are holding these things, they're going to get boosters. So waifu NFTs, Warplet NFTs, some other little mints and things that I demonstrated on Arbitrum or Base. I'm going to come here, and now I'm just going to simply add a new booster. I'm going to click on add. And this is going to be a token, ERC20. It's going to be on Base. I could choose other ones. And I'm now adding the ZABAL token. Hey, Zal, how much should I make the minimum?
Let's do 10 million. I like
10 million. Okay,
nice number. Multi-millionaire.
Okay, so we're going to make that a 3x booster. So anyone who's got 10 million ZABAL token. So I'm now approving the transaction. There we go. Booster has been added successfully, and here it is, right here. And oh my gosh, in my main wallet, I'm not holding ZABAL. I'm not holding it. So I'm going to click on it, and look, from the booster screen, I can click on it and I could buy right away. Now, oh, that's why I'm in my Warplet. I was like, I thought I had money.
There we go.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So yeah, I already hold. Yeah, I already hold it in here. So let me see.
Amazing.
Do you have any questions about this?
I don't think so. I think this is a good like part 2 of the presentation workshop. Maybe as part of this, we can switch over to my screen, do a tokenless empire for the ZABAL Gamez, and call it good. Is there anything else you wanted to show off while we're on this page? Do you want to do a distribution and show the raffling functionality? Because I think that's a really cool thing to make sure we highlight.
Yeah, definitely. No, I do. Let me just log in here. Back with the main. Okay, why is that? Let me refresh this. I changed wallets while I was in the call, and I need to connect again. There we go. When I did this during the FarCon Rome, like just 20 minutes before I did my live demo, I switched wallets too quickly, and I found an edge case bug, and things locked up, and I had to tell Adrian in Australia, and he was like on it and fixing it. Okay, so I'm going to go to ZABAL tokens here. There we go. So now this is cool, right? So from this screen, you get your boosters in here for the different tokens. If they're not holding it, or even if they want to buy more, you can click on that booster. This is going to pop up. I'm going to pay with ETH. I want to buy some ZABAL. So there we go. I'm now buying 10 million. I'm buying the amount of ZABAL that was in that booster. It auto set it to the 10 million. So right now I'm just buying that. Boop, boop. So you can see the little transactions happening. And what I'm going to do here is, there we go. So now I have more ZABAL. So now I'm going to go to my treasury, and you get to approve the tokens that are in your treasury. So I can go to my treasury, add a token. I want to manage. I want to add in ZABAL as an authorized token. So this protects your treasury from like being filled with scam tokens and you interacting with scam tokens. So right now, ZABAL has 0 in it. I've whitelisted it, basically. I've approved it. And now I can add. I can go to ZABAL. Oops. There we go. I can go to ZABAL and I can add in all of these tokens that I've just bought, deposit it. I'm now signing the transaction. So giving permission for that. Okay, so now the ZABAL tokens have successfully been deposited. I'll refresh. Go to my treasury. Well, it's going to take a little bit of moment. It's going to take a couple moments for it to get in there. But yeah, let's do a raffle. Okay, so these DotA NFT holders here, I'm looking at the leaderboard. I'm going to click airdrop. I can choose to airdrop tokens or NFTs or tokens. I'm going to airdrop. So people who've minted, I'm just going to refresh this because I saw that someone had minted. Well, I wasn't looking. Okay, so I've refreshed it. So now we've got more people on leaderboard. Oh, wow, look at that. So we're up to, so 20, this is what I'm saying about signaling people. So we've got up to 22 people who have a connected Farcaster account, and then other wallets who've just minted but aren't connected to a Farcaster account. So I can look here, and now I can look at the boost numbers, and this gives me an idea of who's more active, who's more likely a real person, who's perhaps more of a bot or has very low reputation score. And I can say, okay, well, looking at here, I can see a lot of boosters, and then it starts thinning down here around 20, and then 22 is the last actual Farcaster account. But so maybe I'm going to say, okay, I'm going to come down to 20. So I'm going to go now, I'm going to go to airdrop. I'm going to pick NFT, and I'm going to airdrop. It's going to auto load some stuff, but let me see. Do I have, I want to drop a Warplets. Oh yeah, there's the Warplets. So I'm going to click on the Warplets. I could filter by NFTs. We got Polygon, we've got BNB, we've got all these different chains up here, Monad, but let's go to Warplets. Oh man, I have so many good Warplets. Let's do, which one should we do? Oh man, they're all so good. Okay, we'll do this elephant one with a trunk. Actually, no, let's do this next one. So I'm gonna pick one of them. I'm gonna go to raffle mode. Oh man, I'm picking 2. Where's the other one I selected? Oh no, I like that one. I don't want to do that one. There we go. This one. So I'm gonna raffle 2 amongst the top 28. Let's go amongst the top 20. So there we go. And then I will click so I clicked raffle mode. Otherwise, I could just like use it on like non-raffle, and I could just airdrop a bunch to the whole leaderboard. If I had 28, I could airdrop 28, 1 to each person. So I'm gonna click on airdrop. I'm now signing the transaction, and we are sending 2 Warplets to 2 people who have minted those Yerba Mate collab pieces. I signed the transaction. It was like 20 cents. Oh, hey, Jellyfish and Jerry D. Congratulations, guys. You have 1 Warplets from me. I'm going to copy that for later. I can also come in and find the receipts later. I can click on share, and it's going to auto-populate Empire. There we go. So I just raffled 2 Warplets. 2 Warplets. We'll get rid of that. So I'll come back later, and I'll just it populates with some of the info. I'm going to come in later, and I will just tidy that up and use that as a different. I'll just make it look nicer. Yeah, I mean, that's how you raffle. That's how you use Empire. If you have other questions, let me know. But what do you think, Zal? Are there any questions? Does people have anything they want to say?
I don't see any questions, but thank you so much for that presentation. I'm going to do a quick addendum here. We're going to launch a tokenless empire. I'm going to show you guys how easy it is, how quickly you can just rock it out. So I've come in here. I've already signed in, and I'm going to press build your empire. And as Jordan earlier said, go tokenless. We're going to go right in, and we're going to oh, interesting. That's cool. I didn't know you could do. So the Farcaster profile is different than the custom empire.
Yeah, your Farcaster profile is like, because you've got connected to your FID and all of this, like that's kind of like your own profile one. And so if people launch it from the snap in Farcaster, we have like, you can go to my profile. There's like a snap right there, which is like a mini app in the feed for people that don't know. And you can click on it once, and it'll automatically launch a tokenless empire for your profile. So you can you can explore and play around with it. If you click on it again, it'll pop the mini app and take you right there.
Yeah, and so since I know I can change these social links after, I'm just going to leave them blank. Same thing with the description. I'll just add in, just so we can go through this here, added in an image as well. For ZABAL Gamez, we're going to deploy the empire, sign the transaction, and that's it. Empire created, redirecting to your empire. Empire is live. So we officially
Isn't that amazing?
Empire after the workshop. My goal ultimately here with the ZABAL Gamez is to just give a little demo of all of the awesome people buildings, show how easy it is to use some of those tools.
I think go back there and click on add leaderboards for a second.
Yeah,
let's just show them the different leaderboard options.
Perfect.
So you can see here, so NFT holders is easy. You know, you put in an NFT and it's, there you go. ERC20 leaderboards, also easy. The holders, you can, holders, stakers. The Farcaster leaderboards, this one's cool because this gets into the social graph stuff. So you can actually make it based on people who've interacted, people who've liked, cast, recast. You can target a specific cast. And you can say like, hey, people interact with this one, and I'm going to make a leaderboard out of it. And I'm going to be like doing raffles or something to people who've interacted with it. Lots of ways you can support your, grow your user base. Manual CSV, of course, is if you export CSV of wallets, and you can upload, make a leaderboard with that. And then at the bottom is the API endpoints. So
sorry, you got me distracted once you said
no, it's good. So right now, tell me what you're doing.
Okay, so I decided that for one of our 2 ZABAL game leaderboards to start, we're going to create a 2 leaderboards, one for cast reactions and one for channel activity. So we'll do channel activity one first. So for anyone who posts in the ZABAL channel over the last 30 days, any of their posts with a minimum score of 0.5 NANAR score will essentially be on this leaderboard. And I want to create this so that we can incentivize people for posting in the ZABAL.
And you left the boosters tab on, so boosters will help be multipliers for their scores. So you can go to boosters, and you, of course, could add holding your core ZABAL token as a booster. So you can say if someone's holding over 10 million or 100 million of your core ZABAL token, they're going to get a big booster from that. And this is one of the ways that you can have your core empire, your core project, and you also can, and then you also can have your sub projects, your sub empires, you know. So I like to think of it as your main platform empire. That's kind of like your tree. And then you've got branches where you can have different fruit. If you're like doing different side projects or different other things, you can still integrate and have and create value in that, and then have it be connected as like a generative ecosystem.
Amazing. Couldn't have said it better myself. I think we're about at time. I think we're definitely going to do another session, Jordan, whether that's specifically on Empire Builder or something else, just navigating the Farcaster ecosystem. I think there's going to be a lot of awesome presentations there. So thank you so much for your time. Do you want to share a couple words where people can find you?
Oh, yeah. Well, you can find me on Twitter or Farcaster as Yerbearserker. And yeah, that's the best place to find me. You can find Adrian, my co-founder, as diviflyy. It's DIVIFL 2 Ys, YY, because he's very wise.
Amazing.
Yeah. But
I love it.
And
yeah.
Bring your questions.
First workshop. Thank you, Push and Golden Pipes, for joining in during the session today. I sent, anyone new to the ZABAL, I try and send $1 over of ZABAL so they can be on the leaderboard, honestly, is the reason why. And yeah, so thanks you guys for joining. We're gonna, hopefully include some fun things in the next month, 2 months, 3 months, with this new empire, and play around with it. If anyone has suggestions, always open. If anyone wants to help,
another fun idea
game
I'd like to see, maybe you do, or I could see other people do, and I haven't seen anyone doing it yet, is imagine having some sort of NFT that is like project affiliated. It's like someone can mint the NFT. It's like $5. Have like a $1 rebate that comes back to them in the form of ZABAL tokens.
That's
like
one of the, I love that idea. It's definitely been on my list of like onboarding people to crypto, buy $20 of crypto, but like you're actually getting $10 back. So you're only really spending $10, right? But you can decide what to do with that liquid token or not, right?
There's so much more we can talk about. We should do we can do an FAQ. We can have people.
I think a space would be great for the next session. Invite people up, come to talk. If not, we can just talk for half an hour. Of course.
Well, because I was thinking that one of the things that's really powerful with the technology is as we're able to utilize, like, reduce friction. And so, the whole fact that like Empire now, people can launch an empire just for like from an email address because we've got privy. So you can just use an email. You can just use Twitter. You don't have to have your own external wallet. You could actually just connect with Empire, and that's all you're interacting with and knowing and utilizing, without having to download like other stuff.
That's awesome. I love it. Super important security side of it all. I think the next conversation will definitely be an audio space. We'll include that in the ZABAL Gamez and go from there. Thank you so much, Jordan, for your time. Thanks everyone for joining in, and we'll catch you soon.
Keep it a Zali. From the Zal down, come proper. We eat rappers for lunch, and there's some left, we eat them for supper. I keep it a Zal, homie, a Zali. Heard the streets calling E3. I man to assignments, now the whole word here about me.